Grand Rising wonderful souls, and welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. If you are new to this channel, my name is Bronwen, and this is a channel just where we tap into what energies are coming forward. Always use your discernment when listening to tarot. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, it's good to have you back. Thank you for supporting this channel. I appreciate you all. Thank you for supporting Loku's Dog and Cat Care Rescue. This is an animal charity that is based out in the east coast of Sri Lanka. It is the only animal charity out there that looks at street dogs and street cats, focusing on their health, on getting them medical care if they need it, rehabilitation for those who have been paralysed or been hit by tuk-tuks, and ultimately the goal is to neuter, to bring down the populations, and then to rehome, which means building, they build relationships with the community as well. It is a very small independent charity, meaning they don't get any support from the government, and they don't get support from, not a lot of support from those around them, just because at the moment Sri Lanka is going through its own issues. If you would like to support this channel, if you would like to support this charity, please have a look down below. If you are watching this from TikTok, if you look at my handle that's at the top, now please know that if you click on the handle at the top and you're on TikTok and it doesn't do anything, it's because you are watching this video from a fake account. If you go onto my my page and you click the link and it takes you over to YouTube, you're on the right account. And just look at any of the description boxes of any of the videos and it will take you to the GoFundMe. You can share the information if you cannot donate, which would be awesome. And if you've already done this, thank you so much. Now let's tap straight in. The message that I got was, what do you want? Just that question, what do you want? And I'm being pulled to go over here to this deck. And as I was reaching over, my Pulp Girls Tarot deck, this one here, it kind of pushed itself over and we have, oh my gosh, stop. We have the Hermit that flipped over and I've grabbed it, and on the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. So what is it that you want in love? I think the universe, someone's ancestor here, wants you to be very clear about what it is that you're looking for and not what you're not looking for, because we get so used to going, well, from my experience, I don't want this and I don't want that because that type of person broke my heart, or that type of person I can't trust. You're being asked to kind of tell the universe what you do want instead, okay? So let's see. And I will have a look in the book and kind of read what's there, because I do think that there is a specific message here. Okay. All of these are in reverse, so let me just mix them up a bit. Okay. I feel like someone's being very rigid. There's someone who's being very rigid on what they want, and I think that if you're so rigid, you're going to, an opportunity is going to miss, it's going to pass you by. And it's not to say that you're not supposed to have your own standards, respecting boundaries and help, respect and love and all the rest of it. And you may have a list of things that you want in another person. And I heard 3 things, pick 3 things and make that the core value. Because if you have a list, and this is not coming from me, this is a message. If you have a list as long as your arm and they tick everything bar 1 and it's a small thing, and you still go no, you may miss out on a wonderful relationship. I don't know who needs to hear that. Okay. Can we get 1 card, please? Can I get 1 card, please? Thank you so much. What do you want? What does the collective want? What does the collective want? That's too many. Just one on the table, please. There is definitely something stuck here. Let me just give it a good smack. Something is definitely stuck here. What is stuck? I'm going to turn them this way. Okay. So I had to turn it around. There was something here about adjusting something that actually helped it to express itself. And I think that maybe that's what you're being asked to do as well. There's an adjustment that is needed so that you can express exactly what you want. And I keep getting pulled back to that message of we really end up focusing so much on what we don't want because of past experiences that we then don't know what we do want. We're just very, very sure of what we don't want. And we have self-respect coming out here. Interesting, because we were talking about respecting boundaries. Now, number 28. I absolutely love it when you get an oracle deck and they number it in a way that's really easy for you to find the page. So I feel like maybe someone here is looking for instruction, or they're looking for guidance outside of themselves. But remember that the card that flipped out from the Pulp Girls Tarot deck was the Hermit. If you've been looking outside for someone to guide you, you're being told to go within. The Self-Respect card, number 28, itchy cheek, says there is no need to compromise your self-respect for love or security. Whether you are in a relationship or not, self-respect is the key to how other people perceive and treat you. Sometimes self-respect may seem to take you down a lonely road, but even that part of the journey is worthwhile. If you aren't willing to speak up for what you believe in, walk away from situations that are damaging you, and act from your own integrity, how can anyone else truly know or care for you? At times, it's tempting to compromise your self-respect for security or survival. As a short-term measure, this may be necessary while you get your life in order, but as a long-term measure, this is unhealthy for you, your heart, and your soul. You have drawn this card today because the universe would like you to have a look at the ways you have compromised yourself in the past or present in order to secure or maintain a relationship. Real life and spiritual growth are not about taking the convenient path. In fact, love and spiritual growth often demands that we face challenging situations in order to confirm our commitment to what we say we want. What do you want? There's more on the back. Most people breach their own integrity and compromise their self-respect from time to time. Living a fulfilling life is not about being perfect. It's about acknowledging what is and choosing a one second, I'm jumping from place to place. It's about acknowledging what is and choosing a healthier course of action from now on. When you live from your truth, a life of integrity and self-respect are the natural outcomes, and your angels, spirit guides, and the entire universe are standing by to help you attain that level of quality and fulfillment. Ask for their help and act on their guidance and their urging of your own intuition, gut, and heart. Okay, so this is like a call to go within, a call to whoever you see as your higher power or who you see as guiding you, because maybe you have been looking for a sign, but you've been looking for the sign outside, like, oh, if I'm supposed to be looking for this type of person, or this and this, show me some birds flying past my window, rather than, universe, guides, God, show me an internal sign, give me an epiphany, give me a dream, give me a feeling when I'm thinking about A, B, and C to help guide me within my own internal path. And I think that's the difference there. It's not for want of trying, it's just redirecting is what I'm getting. It's redirecting. Okay. Yeah, and I've just opened this up to the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is somebody who they kind of like demand respect with their voice. Maybe there's something that you're not speaking on. It's not about being frightened to speak upon it. I heard it is a bit. I'm just looking at this card. I think someone is being asked to pause for a moment. There is a need to pause here. The Queen of Swords is the energy of intuition as well. This is somebody who internally is very connected to their third eye, to their intuition, to God, to Vishnu, to whoever you see as the oneness of all. We have the King of Wands in reverse, but there is definitely something here that may be blocking you or stopping you from doing so. And you've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. We do have the Ace of Pentacles coming out as well, which is an investment. This is investing in something. And yesterday, I think I was talking about how the Seven of Pentacles, it always starts as the Ace of Pentacles. That's the beginning, when we invest into ourselves. Placing this one down here, someone here is being told to trust their own intuition. Trust in... Because I don't know if someone watches a lot of tarot or watches a lot of like material or media on certain like self-help or spirituality, or reads a lot of books. There's something here about assimilating a lot of information, and it may be overwhelming you, or it's overwhelming someone here. Get back to basics. There's a need to... I don't know if you're being told to actually grab yourself a book to write in, or to read a specific book and to work just with one. And I just saw the name Louise L. Hayes. Louise L. Hayes is such a good writer. She talks about how our emotions are connected into our body, and how, for example, if you've got back pain, it's to do with carrying burdens. If you have ear pain, it's to do with blah blah blah, and so on. And she shows you, she gives you affirmations and activities and tasks that you can do to slowly release that. And a lot of the time people have somatic release from using this. And there is a book called You Can Change Your Life, or You Can Heal Your Life, by Louise L. Hayes. Someone may want to read that. Now, I've opened this up to the Five of Pentacles and the Devil. How interesting. Because that's literally talking about... It's almost like lack mentality in something. A wounding. What's the wounding? What is this that we're doubting? These cards do not want to go together now. Let me give them a good clear. King of Swords is coming out. Okay, so that's interesting. I feel like there is a book of some sort with rules in it that someone is being asked to look at. This could be a religious book. It could be the Quran. It could be the Torah. It could be the Bible. It could be Buddhist philosophies. There is definitely something that is going to help guide you home, so that you are looking at one specific thing rather than a multitude of different things and not really knowing where to go. Yeah, and look, you've got this new opportunity coming in to study this. Tell me more about self-respect. Okay, Ten of Swords is coming out. And we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. I feel like this is more to do with like a solo journey, and it did talk about self-respect can sometimes pull us away from other people. It can be lonely. It can be a lonely road when we put ourselves first, only because if you've never put yourself first before, when you start doing that, all the people that aren't supposed to be there, that haven't been celebrating you or expecting you to put them first, they will fall away. And it takes time for us to attract the other people that we want into our life. And I think here that you're being told that as much as this may be a lonely road for a certain amount of time, in doing so, it averts you from some sort of danger. It removes you from betrayal. There is, and the thing is as well, is that even if you're not religious, there is, I feel like there's something to be learned by reading a specific spiritual or holy book. And it really is up to you. I mean, I haven't read all of the Quran, but I've read some of the Quran. I've read half of the Bible. I want to get, if I can, somehow some connection to the Torah, because I found it very difficult to find that. I have been reading the Kabbalah though, the book on like Jewish mysticism, because they're all very interesting. And I think this is about finding things that really suit you, the things that you like, the things that you want to bring into your own life. It doesn't have to be that you're reading them because you want to follow the religion, unless you do already follow the religion. What else? Tell me about this Queen of Swords, please. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is coming out with the Magician. So you have everything that you already need. You have everything that you need to heal as well as to manifest. Because I do feel with the Devil coming out to the Five of Pentacles There is an energy of, like I said before, focusing on the negative. And I don't mean to judge you in any way, shape or form, because we do that at times. We all do. This, I don't want this, I don't want that. The more that we kind of focus on that, the more the universe is just going to go, well, that's what you obviously want, because that's what you're resonating at. You're saying you don't want that type of energy. You don't want that karmic. Let's bring them back in again. You know, I feel like there's something here with, I heard sitting in grace. Tell me about that Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, I love that. I love that. I love that. Weren't we just talking about the fact that, you know, in the last reading that I did, it was talking about how the Seven of Pentacles, you start with the Ace. You have to start with one seed. And you have to plant that, and you have to invest time and love and patience and energy into it. And when you get to here, look at the size of this compared to this. This is just a seed. This is an actual plant, and it shows how much time and effort and love has been put into a specific thing. I feel like there is, I don't know if it's resistance from someone, and that may be why I've had to like really shuffle and really bang on the cards. Somebody may be like locking themselves up away from love for fear of being hurt. And that is why lately a lot of my readings I've been putting in those little like messages of, please don't put shouty caps about not wanting love, because who doesn't want love? Who doesn't want to be loved? Who doesn't want to have a companion, you know? And anyone who's like, I don't want that, I want to be alone forever. Come on now, you're lying to yourself. We all do. We're social creatures. We go back to the caveman times. We had to for our survival, and I think it's something that we'll never lose. You know, the difference a hug can make, or a cuddle can make, to somebody who hasn't felt that in a very, very long time, it can be life and death. It literally can be the difference between life and death. So when people are shouting that they don't want love, like you're showing your wounds, and I'm not judging you for it. But this message obviously is for somebody here who maybe is a little bit too afraid to have a look at what it is that's holding them back from receiving love. And I say that very gingerly, because I'm not judging you. I seriously am not judging you, because I have been there. I have been guarded, and I have used my past experiences of pain and of betrayal and of trauma to go, no, that's what's going to happen in the next portion of my life. And it took a lot for me to open up. But just remember, you're the author of your own book, of your own story. You get to write how it goes. You get to write whether or not you stay covered up like this and overcompensating and armoring in case, you know, there is some sort of pain that comes in, or whether or not you open up and go, hey, I might be scared, but I want to live. So I'm going to place this one back down again, the Ace of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles. There's growth, and I think it takes time. I think that's the thing as well, is that it's not an overnight transformation. It's something that takes time, but, and there's always a but, the Magician's come out. The Magician coming out is such a good card, and it's such a positive card to have come out when we're talking about growth, when we're talking about our connection to the divine, because it shows that the minute that you show faith in yourself when it comes to opening your heart space is the minute that that can actually come rushing in. That's the minute that it can come rushing in. Having the Knight of Swords in reverse to the King of Swords, I don't feel like it's just to do with love, because we have no cups down here. This is more to do with like inner wisdom, knowing thyself, loving thyself, being open to receiving all the goodness that the universe and that the world has to offer, and really, really meaning that, and being like, I am open. And I'm open, I'm vulnerable, but I am not targeted. Does that make sense? I may be open and being raw and vulnerable, but that doesn't make me weak. Because I've got the King of Swords here to the Knight of Swords, and what I'm seeing more than anything, this is all to do with Pentacles and Swords so far. So we're looking at abundance mindset, and then also how that's communicated out into the wider community, into the world, into the universe vibrationally, and how that comes back to you. Because someone here is someone's getting in their own way right now. Someone's getting in their own way. It's almost, yeah, look, it's almost like ordering something, and I've used this analogy before, but it's like ordering something from Amazon, and you put your payment details in, you put your address, and it tells you when it's going to come in, and you're like, okay, I can wait that long, and you pay it, and then you forget about it, or you get on with work, and it's only when it gets to the day, if it hasn't arrived, that we go, one sec, wasn't that supposed to arrive? But yet when we put in a manifestation, if you keep checking on it and going, is that going to come? You're telling the universe that you don't trust the universe, let alone trust yourself to manifest in a way that you naturally were born to do. You were born to do, because this magician card here is telling you you were born to do this. It all resides within you, but there is a blockage right now, and the blockage is being created by doubt. We have the Tower coming out here. The Tower is a massive change, a massive uncovering, I'm hearing, but it's a change. Something is going to happen, and not even in a negative way, but you have to remember that towers are as difficult as we allow them to be. Change is inevitable. We are constantly evolving. We are constantly moving. And just like the Death card, we go from being that baby all the way. We go from being the maiden, the mother, the crone, and then it rebirths, and it does it again. Why was I told that? Why was I shown that? Because the thing is, we have the Six of Swords here. I feel like when we're talking about love, because I know that love is not just to do with romance, but that card on self-respect was talking about what things are compromising us, what things are holding us back. And I feel like if there is somebody that is coming in at some point, especially if they come in as a Tower moment, this reading is like a message from someone's ancestor here, or a message from someone's, I heard, spirit guides, in looking within and being able to see what red flags you hold, as well as someone coming in, because we do a lot of readings where we're talking about other people having red flags, but we have red flags as well. We're human. We are not ascendant masters. We are not completely enlightened and healed and have no red flags. Of course we do. That's why it's human to error. It's human to err, right? But there is a need here to look within at what it is that is covering your heart space from receiving. Because the minute that you do that, the floodgates open and abundance comes in. I do feel like there may be someone here from your past, or a memory of someone from your past, be that the actual trauma, be that memories that have been hidden in your shadow, that you're being asked to work with. And to remember that you are the one that is in control of your story and how you write the future. Because I don't know if maybe that is what's holding someone back here. You've got the Six of Wands coming out. This could be a divorce or a separation. And you have the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is upright. So something here in the past was meant to fail. Something in the past was not meant to work out. It was supposed to go sideways, because you were supposed to learn something from that, and I do feel like you have. But the wound is either still there, or you're holding so tightly to it that that door can't open. It can't allow the energy out to kind of transmute, to alchemize with the Magician here. Okay, anything else? Any advice before I go? Any advice before I go, please and thank you. You have the Hierophant coming out. Be open to receiving, because I feel like something is coming in more ways than one. And I know that it started with love, and there's a reason why it started with love, because love is, in my eyes, the highest vibration that we have. Embody love, but to embody love, you have to accept that your heart space needs to be opened. And I know for someone here that's scary. For someone here that's scary. What have we got? Where did you get? Right underneath the chair, of course. It's not a Brahman reading without me going underneath my chair and like making grunting noises. The Fool. Look. There is a new beginning coming in for you. You have to be ready to, you have to be open for it to come in. You have to be ready to receive this. And please do not get fixated on me talking about love and think that I'm just talking about romance, because this is about how you accept divine unconditional love from the universe in all different factors, in all different facets, and in all different modalities, because the universe can bring love to you in the modality of good friendships. It could bring love to you in the modality of the job that you've always wanted. It could bring love to you in the modality of a companion or, you know, a romantic partner. It can also bring love to you in the modality of finances or gifts or something here legally being given to you and also taken away. So you have to remember that the universe, if they see us going down the wrong road, or they feel like we're kind of swaying from it because we don't see what it is that the universe sees, they'll put a stop. They'll put a stop and they'll be like, nope, that's not where you need to go. You need to be going this way. Okay, so when we feel like we're losing out on something, it's not, it's protection. The rejection is a protection. But there is a new beginning coming in for someone. And this is a seed that may have been planted a very long time ago. It may be something that you forgot about, but you have been working on it. I want to say in this reading, you have been working on it. This is not just the whole thing of you're blocked, you don't want love, you're too wounded. You have been working on it, even if it doesn't feel like there has been progress. You're just being told to take this leap of faith. Take the leap of faith that you'll be held, that you'll be caught. Because this is about self-respect, boundaries, what it is that you do want versus what it is that you have experienced in the past that has made you not want love. Can I get 2 more cards before I go, please? 2 more cards, thank you. So we have the Queen of Wands coming out here. We have the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is clarifying the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords. The King of Swords being to do with rules, regulations, doing things the right way. The letter of the law is what I'm hearing. The Knight of Swords is a very fast acting something, but it's all to do with the mind, the mental body. We also have the Queen of Wands coming in. The Queen of Wands can be creative projects. We have a sunflower on here, which has been a major theme for a lot of us. Talking about growth, creativity, but also sensuality. And I have a feeling that there may be for someone here a love offer that does come in, but it's not going to come in until you tell the universe that you're ready. It's not going to come in, or you're not going to see it. You're literally not going to see it. Tell me about the Tower to the Ten of Swords in reverse. Thank you so much. This is present. This is someone new. Whatever this facet or modality of love is that's coming in for you, it's new. This is not old energy. This is not an ex. This is not an ex-best friend. This is not somebody that you have gone, you know, I don't want you around me because you hurt me in the past. This is fresh, new, someone that you haven't met, a job that you've never had. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like I need to really push that home, that whatever this new thing is going to sidestep you from some sort of betrayal, some sort of stress, some sort of strife, but you have to trust it. You have to trust yourself first. Because I've had people message me and be like, how do I know how to trust? That means you don't trust yourself. It's just the difference between, in my experience, fear and intuition is fear will make a story up. It'll be many words and it rattles around in your body and your mind, whereas intuition is a quiet knowing which path to take. Like you're rushing, let's say you are chasing after someone, you're a cop and you are chasing after a burglar and there are 2 different paths and you don't know which one they've gone down. You have to make a decision. You have to use your intuition to go, right, it's that one. And you go. You don't falter, you don't wait, you go. The fear would have you standing on that spot just going, but I don't know, it could be this one, but if I go down that one and then he went down the other one and I'll miss him and blah, 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 and then the opportunity is gone. That's the difference. And this here right now is about grabbing the opportunity to trust in yourself, because everything else will follow. The universe will follow your lead. Okay, the universe is conspiring for you and with you, not against you. I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. Know that my readings are for entertainment purposes only. If you are new to my channel and this resonated and you like what you heard and you'd like to see more and hear more and see when I post, I would love it if you hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell so you can see just that. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, hearts, kisses, I love you guys. Know that my readings are open at the moment, personal readings. All of the prices and the services that I offer are in the description box. Just if you find where the email is, which is quite high up on the description box, just underneath that is the prices and the services. I do not offer live, you know, one-to-one readings. I do all of my readings are pre-recorded. It just means that you can watch it as many times as you want to. That is yours forever. And it makes it a lot easier because of time zone differences. But if that sounds like something that you would like, just have a look down below, make yourself familiar, get in contact with me, and we can work something out that works for both of us. Okay, bye.